Alright, today we're going to be talking about Mac Jones, quarterback for the New England Patriots. Coming from Alabama and Nick Saban's pro-style offense, I don't think Mac could have landed in a better spot. Why? Because Bill Belichick preaches the pro-style offense, balancing plays between the run and the pass, playing the quick game with short passes, then catching the defense off guard with play action. Getting the ball out of your young quarterback's hand early and often is something coaches should try and establish so they do not lose confidence early in their career. And Mac Jones isn't losing any confidence in his rookie year. He is shown to be a well-composed, accurate quarterback who has great game-managing skills and is helping bring the Patriots to playoff contention. Now, he hasn't been all perfect. I mean, what rookie quarterback isn't? But he has consistently shown improvement in all aspects of his game as the season has progressed. A weakness that was shown on his scouting report coming into the NFL was his eye movement while in the pocket, stated as locking in on a target rather than honoring the progressions. Check this play out. You can see Mac's eyes following Hunter Henry's route, and he is sitting on his break to the outside. You do not want to be staring down the receiver you want to throw to every time, since defenders will catch on to where the ball is headed. Defenders in zone coverage are taught to keep their eyes on the quarterback and watch their head movement and move with the quarterback's eyes. Take this play against the Texans. Henry is going to be running a stick route, so Mac Jones is going to take a quick 3-step drop and fire it in. But look at 58 on this play. He is reading Mac Jones' eyes. He sees him staring down his receiver and preparing to throw, so he jumps the route, almost winding up in an interception. But he has shown improvement on this as the season has progressed. Here against the Chargers, the defense is in a one robber man coverage. It is a disguise by the two safeties, where one will hold up the deep middle and the other will come down for underneath coverage and rob the middle of the field. Look at Mac Jones on this play. In his post-snap read, he sees the safety coming down as the robber, and he stares him down to hold him to that side of the field before making his progression and completing it to Jacoby Myers. Myers was running a break-in route on this play. Mac needed to hold that robber so he couldn't disrupt his throw coming towards the middle. If Mac was staring his receiver down, the robber would have shifted more towards that side and possibly broken up or picked off the throw. I love this play against the Browns. Inside the 5-yard line, looking right, boom to Hunter Henry. The defense does not have a lot of space they need to cover inside the 5, so you cannot give any hints on where you are throwing the ball this close to the end zone. Mac sees John Johnson lined up over Hunter Henry, indicating man-to-man. If Henry beats his guy inside, he should be open for a touchdown. But you do not want 33 following the read and moving over to break up the throw. So what does Mac do? Looks towards the opposite side, holding that defender, giving Henry enough time to shake his man on the inside and score a touchdown. Great eye movement from Mac Jones on this play. Something that I see a lot from analysts or fans who watch Mac Jones is that he is very conservative with his throws. He boasts a very high completion percentage, but it's from short routes or screen plays. He has impressive numbers, but it's all from easy throws. He doesn't take risks. I personally think that's a good thing. Look at his average completed air yards, which is the yards it took to get to the receiver, 5.4. That is on the lower end of quarterbacks in 2021, but Patrick Mahomes is at 4.8, Aaron Rodgers at 4.9. Heck, he's tied with his predecessor Tom Brady. If these elite quarterbacks are not throwing as many air yards as Mac Jones, then I don't quite see the issue. Why have your rookie quarterback attempt throws that are unnecessary to their game and also away from your team's offensive scheme? Like I said earlier, the Patriots run a pro-style offense. They have the 7th most rushing attempts in the NFL as of Week 12, highest of any rookie quarterback's team. If you can run the rock effectively, which they have shown with their extensive running back committee, then you do not need to rely on big chunk passing plays. It also helps that I do believe that Mac Jones got put in the best situation out of any rookie quarterback. I mean, Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson were drafted 1 and 2. You know they are not going to good situations. Chicago did trade up from 20 to get Justin Fields, but the Bears' situation on offense right now is horrible for a rookie quarterback. I do have a separate video discussing what is wrong with the Bears' offense that I will link in the description. This doesn't mean that Mac Jones shies away from the deep throw, but it is something he continues to work on. Like here against the Jets, Nelson Aguilar on the bottom is running a go route against man coverage and his safety helping over top. Mac is going to see some pressure on this play. He moves well in the pocket, but he puts way too much zip on this throw. Probably got a little antsy in the pocket, but that throw just doesn't have enough air under it for Aguilar to catch up to it. And I know Mac probably wanted that one back.
Let's get one more.
One more?
I can't look at that at night.
So what does Mac do? Later in the game, once again the Jets showing man coverage with one high safety, Kendrick Bourne at the top is running the go route. He should be all alone with his man since the safety is cheating to the boundary side, not towards the field. Now watch this throw. 5-step drop, 1 hitch, plenty of air under this ball, right into the breadbasket for Bourne, and oh so close to a touchdown. You can see Mac using his eyes to hold that safety. He doesn't want him cheating over to the left and catch Kendrick Bourne. Another impressive throw from Mac Jones. Mac Jones has had an impressive rookie season so far, but when I watched his game versus the Bucs in the famed Tom Brady returning to Foxborough Sunday night matchup, I saw that as Mac's breakout game. The Patriots ended up losing in a close game, but it didn't stop Mac from throwing for 275 yards and 2 touchdowns. Some of that can go to Josh McDaniels' game plan of targeting throws at Richard Sherman, but a large portion could go to Mac Jones' ability to handle the pressure of Tampa's blitzes throughout the game. The Bucs blitzed on half of Mac Jones' dropbacks in the game, 50%, and he was still able to make accurate throws for positive gains. Truly remarkable for a rookie quarterback in his 4th start against a Bucs defensive front that gave Patrick Mahomes all sorts of trouble in the Super Bowl last year. Todd Bowles, the defensive coordinator for the Bucs, loves drawing up unique blitzes. Check this one out. The Bucs are showing 7 men in the box. The Patriots have 7 men who can block in the event it becomes an all-out blitz. But what do the Bucs do? The edge rushers drop out into coverage, and the linebackers perform a crossing blitz, attacking the inside. Now what do we have? 5 guys versus 4. One is going to get through. Damian Harris sees Devin White blitzing inside and goes to pick him up, only for Levante David to cross behind him to be free to get Mac Jones. But what does Mac do? He feels the pressure, slides away from David, resets his feet, and fires a dart to Kendrick Bourne over the middle. Great pocket awareness by Mac to feel where the pressure is coming from while keeping his eyes downfield, resetting his feet so they are square to where he's throwing in order to make an accurate pass. This time, the Bucs are not doing any fake-outs. They are sending all 6 of these guys at Mac, leaving the middle of the field wide open. The Bucs counter this with a cover 1 man funnel, where the defenders play an outside position to funnel the receivers inside towards the plug safety to disrupt the throw. However, they were not prepared, or should I say, Richard Sherman was not prepared for the Patriots to motion into a stack formation on the bottom, leaving too much room for Jacoby Myers to slant inside for an easy catch and explosive gain. You can see at the top the corners playing outside position and funneling the receivers inside. But with the stack formation at the bottom, Sherman now has to play soft coverage to prevent the deep outside route, which is opposite of what their play design was for, allowing Myers to juke out Sherman and allowing Mac Jones an easy completion even from a 6-man blitz. This play in the red zone really impressed me later in the game. You get to see all the positive aspects of Mac here. Good reads through his progressions, great footwork, and an accurate and smart throw for a touchdown. You see him go through his progression from right to left, moving his feet with each progression, staying poised in the pocket, and when he finds Hunter Henry, he makes this accurate throw. Normally you want to throw to your receiver in stride, but here, Mac can see 31 of the defense cheating up and attempting to get the ball. If he throws in stride, 31 can deflect it, or worse, intercept it, and return to the house. So Mac throws slightly behind, causing him to slow down and catch the ball, with great leverage for a tight end to break the tackle and score a touchdown. Great movement from Mac, and a great throw to Hunter Henry for a touchdown. Tell me you haven't heard Mac to Henry for a touchdown all season long. When watching the tape on Mac Jones, you can identify that his most effective play is the play action, which makes sense when the Patriots run the ball at the 7th highest rate in the league. Defenses can expect a run play, and just when they get too caught up in the run defense, you hit them with the play action pass. Like here against the Texans, you got one safety cheating up right as the ball is being snapped, making this a cover 3 zone. But look at the bite of the linebackers. That is key when executing a play action. A good fake by the quarterback will keep the linebackers from falling back into coverage. These 3 defenders are playing the deep thirds. They aren't holding the middle of the field. So when you get this bite by the linebackers, a break-in route is exactly where you want to find your open receiver, and Mac is able to put it right on him for a completion and a first down. Once again, same disguise by the Texans, with a safety coming down into the box to help with the run, only for it to be a play action again. This guy has got to be thinking, come on man, can I get a tackle on the running back and not be left out to dry? Look at the throw Mac makes on this play. He's got Henry in the middle, but he cannot lead him too much since a deep defender will be right there to break up the throw. You have to fit the ball in between the deep third defender and over the linebacker which is exactly what Mac does on this play. Now it's important to read the linebackers on a play action to see if they do bite on the fake. When they don't and they fall back into coverage, then often the receivers will be well covered. Later in the game, the Texans had seen enough of Mac Jones making big plays off of play action and were prepared for this fake. They don't bite and sink back into coverage. The Texans are in a Tampa 2 defense, which is a variation of cover 2, but with the middle linebacker sinking deeper into the middle of the field, as well as the cornerbacks who often play the flat sink into softer zones. The Texans now have 6 defenders in position to make a play if Mac throws this to the 2 deep receivers. Mac has to pick up and read if the defense is ready for this pass and recognize that he should not be throwing the ball into the middle of the field. Hunter Henry is open in the flat. He may not get the first down, but the smart play is to dump it off to Henry and live to fight another day. But what does Mac do? He tries to fit it into where Nelson Agholor is, but ends up getting intercepted. Not what you want to see from a quarterback in a close game. Take what the defense gives you and try and convert the third down. But when Mac makes mistakes, he is often quick to correct them. His first 6 games this season, he had a total of 6 interceptions. Yet in his next 6 games, he has only thrown 2. He is becoming more disciplined as a quarterback, knowing when to dump the ball and take what the defense gives him, and when to take advantage of the defense and make impressive throws to show off he can be the next great quarterback in New England. When the Patriots drafted Mac Jones, there were some that thought the Patriots made a mistake, and some that thought they got the steal of the draft. He had scouts saying he doesn't play with the desired poise of an NFL starter, and they wanted him to play with more grit. But if anyone is going to make Mac Jones prove the doubters wrong, it was Bill Belichick. He has a keen eye for talent in football, and is going to go down as the greatest football coach in history. When I saw Bill draft Mac Jones, I knew there was something out there that people were missing. He can play with poise. He is beginning to learn to not lock onto a single target and move the defense with his eyes. Bill has surrounded Mac Jones with the talent a rookie quarterback needs to effectively grow and progress in this league, and the Patriots are set to make another playoff run this year. Is Mac Jones going to be the best quarterback out of the studded 2021 draft? I can't wait to see. I appreciate everyone who watched this video to the end. I discuss plays on film differently in this video, so if you'd like to change, please let me know in the comments and like the video. I have another video being worked on regarding Kyle Shanahan and his offensive scheme. Keep a lookout for that in the coming week.